Today I'd like to welcome Nigel from the Shed Company here on the Sunny Coast and covering the Gympie regions as well. Welcome aboard, mate.
That's it. Thanks, Tom. Cheers.
Thanks for taking the time to have the conversation with us. Before we get into the detail of the conversation, tell us a little bit about the company and where it all started from for you.
So the Shed Company for us is owned by myself and Dave. It's a national brand. It's a franchise.
Yep.
So we invested in that about 2.5 years ago.
Yep.
We've had the shop open now for 2 years, and it's a beautiful place to live. It's a beautiful place to work. So yeah, we supply, design, supply, build, everything from the ground up basically. So try to make the whole experience as simple as possible for say you as a customer essentially. So
perfect. The idea, and I think this is very important for your business, is putting the customer at the forefront of everything that you do.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
The current situation that we're in, talking about the elephant in the room, the whole COVID-19 pandemic, it's made things challenging for businesses. And part of the reason for these conversations that we're having with businesses such as yourself is to, I guess, share some of the tips, some of the strategies, without divulging everything, of course,
yep,
as to what you've been able to do with the business to not only manage the current situation, but also plan through it as well.
Yeah, I guess for us, when the whole COVID thing was released or introduced and it sort of became public, you had two choices. You could either sit on your hands, I guess, or retract from spending any money, or the opposite, which is what we chose to do. So we just went, all right, well, we're in for a bumpy ride, head down, bum up. So we kicked in a little bit more advertising with you guys and elsewhere as well, and that seems to have paid off with the level of inquiry. I think there's a lot of people that are at home, so the level of inquiry is definitely higher, and those people will be planning towards the end of this and when we're all back on track. So I guess by doing that, we've got that level of inquiry. We've worked out what the customers want. Because sometimes the design might take 2 or 3 cracks at getting it right.
Yep.
So we've got that ready to rock and roll. A lot of the guys are, get it into council. Get that part of it out of the way, because that process in itself can take, anywhere from 4 weeks to 4 months. So, so they're already ahead. We're already ahead. So at the end of this, we essentially just press the green button and get going. I think it's been definitely the right choice for sure.
Now, radio's been at the forefront as well, I guess, from a marketing perspective, advertising perspective, when you first sort of kicked it off, and now 2 years in.
Always has been, for sure.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit around some of the reasons why you chose to use radio and chose to use our brands in Zinc and Hot Now.
So I think for us, I think you need to know who your ideal customer is. And for us, Sunshine Coast based, most people are, working hard during the week to live the lifestyle on the weekend. We do a lot of rural work, so cockies out in the tractor or out on machinery. They've got their headphones on, or they're in the cabin and just listening to the radio. They're not watching TV. People don't have that much time, generally speaking, or our target market doesn't have that much time to be watching telly. So from day dot, we decided that Zinc was going to be right for us, because they covered the area that we cover exactly to a T, and they covered our demographic also to a T, and that for us has enabled a bit more of a personal touch, I guess. So our customers kind of know who we are before they deal with us. People have got access to so much information these days online, so the radio probably just prompts the brand, and then they'll go online and they'll search it, and they'll either flick us an email or give us a call. And I think with the information that people have got access to nowadays, they do their research, they make their decision a lot of the time before they've even come to meet you in person or spoken to you on the phone. So I think it's played a major role.